Well, hello. I am back to talking about Disneyland because it is my favorite subject. um, Please like and subscribe for more tips, tricks for traveling, trying new things, pageantry, all the good things. So let's talk about Disneyland and what's going on there. We're going to talk about the best Halloween treats in Disneyland during the Halloween season. But I just want to give you a heads up on what is happening with Halloween time in Disneyland. So it's opening up earlier than ever, which isn't what they normally do. They're opening up August 23rd through November 14th. Another thing to know is that the Haunted Mansion is going to be in a different theme. So instead of its normal themed out, it's been taken over by Jack Skellington. And that way they keep that up with like the kind of Christmassy theme as well through the holiday season in Disneyland. In order to go on Haunted Mansion right now, you have to use a virtual queue. So that means you have to get on the app and click on, right in the morning. And then if you don't get one in the morning, then you can try and get a ticket later in the day. They're doing that because they don't have a line space, like a queue line space, because they're still under construction, but you can get into the actual ride. And the ride is currently, what is today? August 25th. Like, it's been in holiday for a while because that's what it was when it went down for construction. So they're just leaving it as is. So they're just doing everything a little earlier. I'm not sad. I love Disneyland, especially during Halloween. It's amazing. And fall is my favorite season. So just remember, if you want to get a queue for Haunted Mansion, you have to get a virtual queue line. And you can do it in the morning or in the afternoon. I think it's after, like, at 12 o'clock. And then again, and then in the morning at 7 a.m. And it's all in the app. Click the button. And get in there and get that ride. And then you'll just have a return time for when you get a ride. That ride, you'll only get a ride at once. So if you don't get it in the morning, try and get it later, especially if you're park hopping. You can't try and get it unless you hop over after. Okay, so there's my spiel for what's happening with Disney Halloween. So what are the best treats? Because they dropped their treat, their Disney, because they don't do treats for Halloween at any other time of year. Same with like holiday season. So you get a lot more pumpkin flavored items and that sort of thing. And I'm not talking about today any of the savory treats or meals, because there are those as well. But the vast majority are some amazing treats. So we're going to talk about them. I'll tell you where they're at. Okay, so I have, let me check, 11. We have 11 delicious treats. And they're not in any particular order, so we'll start from 1 and go until 11. Okay, this one is Daisy's Goody Goody Donuts, and they're house-made mini apple cider donuts with spiced apple sugar on them. These are at Cafe Daisy, that is in Toontown, and they're just these cute little delicious looking donuts. I'm gonna be sick when I get to go. It's gonna be super fun, but just these little mini apple cider donuts, they're just good. Cafe Daisy's like a walk-up window. I think you can mobile order. All delicious. Okay, number 2. You should know that churros get super themey during different seasons, so they don't shirk on this at all. So number 2 is churros, and this is near the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters in Tomorrowland. And they have the green churros with caramel sauce or caramel sauce, whatever you want. The classic churro is rolled in green apple sugar, and then you can serve it with apple or with caramel dipping sauce that's warm. That one's a good one. So good. Number 3, we have another churro, which is near Sleeping Beauty's castle. And it's churros near Town Square. And this is the Maleficent churro. And this is your classic churro rolled in chocolate cookie crumbles, so like Oreo crumbles, and then they give you a peanut butter dipping sauce. If you've never tried an Oreo dipped in peanut butter, it's pretty flippin' awesome. So I recommend this churro. It's flippin' awesome. And just so you know, the churros always are delicious in Disneyland, but When they add extra things, it's even better. Okay, number 4, Galactic Grill. I have heard this one's really good. My sister really likes this one. And Galactic Grill is in Tomorrowland. Of course it is. I believe it's a walk-up window, if I'm thinking right. Yeah, because then the Alien Pizza Planet's the one that you can go inside. So the Galactic Grill is just a walk-up. It's kind of by Nemo's submarine ride. This is Darth by Chocolate, so like Darth Vader or Darth Maul. Layers of chocolate pudding, red velvet cake, chocolate mousse, and crushed chocolate cream-filled cookies. Yeah, that's awesome. So it's just a little cup filled with all sorts of goodness. Number 5, Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. This is where you're going to get, this is my 5 and 6 is here. There's a truckload, and I am not listing all the treats that they have, just so you know. There's a bunch more. These are just the ones that spoke to me, that I was like, yes, I will be eating that. But Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe, mobile order, and mobile order early. Things sell out, especially like their Mickey macarons, their raspberry Mickey macaron. My sister loves those too. And they sell out quickly. Not the Matterhorn macaroons. I can always get those, and that makes me really happy because it's like a brick of just coconut. I love that cookie. Anyway, number 5, Jack-o'-lantern Mickey pumpkin macaroon. Yes, pumpkin macaroon shell filled with caramel buttercream and pumpkin cheesecake. This is new. It needs to come home with me. It won't make it home, but the cookie could. The Mickey Bat Cookie, this is number 6, is a shortbread bat cookie dipped in dark chocolate with a vampire Mickey face. It's adorable. I always recommend trying to find a treat that you can take home and eat later, because at some point you'll be sad and you'll wish that you're in Disneyland, and then you can pull out your treat. Try on some Disneyland music loop music or Esplanade music and just eat your treat. Highly recommend it. So that's my 5 and 6 at Jolly Holiday Bakery, and that is located on Main Street. It's on the left side. I want to live there. Number 7 is the Mint Julep Bar. This is in Cafe Orleans, in New Orleans Square, and this is the Tangy Apple Mickey-shaped beignets. I love beignets. I have a shirt. I mean, you see it right there? I have beignet ears. That's my favorite treat in Disneyland is beignets. But these ones are apple flavored. They got tangy powder with tangy apple powdered sugar on top. Available in packs of 3 or 6. And of course, caramel dipping sauce, because that's what we do. When we have tangy anything apple, we need something caramel to dip it in. That's number 7. And that's, I believe that's a walk up. You just walk up to it. And I think that's open and working. No, they kind of were doing funky things. They're just kind of changing all of a little bit of New Orleans. Critter Country is kind of getting morphed too, so it's kind of tricky to find things, but you can find them. Number 8, Rancho del Zocalo. This is a restaurant, and this is in Frontierland. It's a big restaurant right next to Thunder Mountain. Churro Loops. This, I was like, yes, because I am so sad that the gears are gone, like the churro gears. I liked them better than churros, and they're gone. So these are churro loops con cajita. Fried churro loops tossed with spice, cinnamon, sugar, and served with galleta caramel. That's making me feel like it might be a little spicy. And they also have, so this is my number 9, that was my number 8, the Mickey-shaped pumpkin salted dolce cream puff filled with pumpkin mousse and salted dulce de leche. You're gonna need a nap after eating that thing. That sounds rich. Whew. That's my number 9, the Mickey-shaped pumpkin salted dolce cream puff filled with pumpkin mousse. Dang. All right, my number 10, Red Rose Tavern. It's in Fantasyland, tucked back in the corner. That's also a sit-down restaurant. You can get like pizzas and stuff there. My number 10 for that is the Enchanted Pumpkin Stuff. So they have like the gray stuff. It's delicious. And it's like a gray mousse, and then they have red chocolate or red velvet cake inside, and like a raspberry, I think it's a raspberry, and then raspberry filling. That's their standard. But then every season they do like a St. Patrick's Day themed, and so it's like minty, and then a Christmas themed one, so it's like peppermint. So the Halloween one is a pumpkin flavored one. It's a pumpkin mousse with pumpkin cake and apricot marmalade center, topped with green sprinkles, silver stars, chocolate branch, and a leaf, all edible. Red Rose Tavern, heck yes. And number 11, my last one, Royal Street Veranda. This is also in New Orleans Square. It's a little walk-up window, kind of around the corner from Pirates of the Caribbean. Pumpkin spice fritters. Warm pumpkin spice fritters served with a cream cheese dipping sauce. Thank you. Yes, please. This is gonna be, I mean, I love pumpkin spice. I have pumpkin spice shirts, candles, not perfume, that would be weird. But seriously, I love pumpkin anything. So this is gonna be, I need a shot of insulin to get through the couple of days that we're gonna be there. But I highly recommend checking out the Disneyland's Halloween treats and food options, because then you'll kind of get an idea of what you want to try. Like, obviously, well, maybe you can do all of the ones that I've listed, but maybe think about like, oh man, that stuck out to me. I really want to try out those churro loops that have a little spice to them. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it helps you a little bit. Please like and subscribe and enjoy Disneyland treats.